So this video today is actually bittersweet. It's exactly 1 year to the day that we moved abroad. We moved to Mauritius from South Africa, and as we celebrate being here for a whole year on the island, Anthony's actually currently back in South Africa. He's traveling for work. I've been thinking about what we've achieved and what we've done and what we've gone through in the last year, and it's quite honestly the most amazing journey. We obviously had to say goodbye to friends and family, pack up our whole home, get our animals over here, and start our new life. We were very fortunate with the home that we found, and we've had our ups and downs. So, little story, we had our first little rental car when we got here, and it actually broke down while we were going to look for a car to buy. And then we've had a couple of other hiccups, but it's not been like anything else back in SA. You know, you face these trials and you just get through it. We've been so fortunate to have met the most incredible people on this island. We have made amazing new friends. We have really settled into life here on the island, and I think the one thing I've learned is that any expectations of how you thought things were going to be, you can't have those when you move to another country. You can't also compare the life you had back in your country to the life that you think you're going to have here. You have to learn very quickly to adapt, and I think we did very, very early on, and I think that's why this whole process for us has been so easy. The other thing that I think I've really learned here is patience. You have to be kind to yourself. You have to give yourself time to embrace the new culture, learn how things work, and just have that patience with yourself as well, not to get frustrated. I think the fun thing for us has been trying new things, embracing the culture, and for Anthony and I, one of our favorite things to do is when he's not traveling, is we've traveled right around the whole island and experiencing new and different places we haven't been before, meeting new people, just the new experiences. There is so much that we still have to do. We haven't even covered half of it. But I think this last year for us has just been setting up our home, setting up our routines, getting used to a hectic travel schedule, which is once a month, back to SA. So falling into our routine has been our focus, and along the way we've been sharing it with all of you. And I'd also like to say a very big thank you to all of you that have supported us in this last year. As you know, as I said, we've had our ups and downs. We had a very big loss very early on after moving here, where we lost Cooper. The boys have done so well. If I think back about what they've achieved in the last year, Cameron managed to finish his GEDs here on the island. Both boys are working now. So if I look back, it's just been non-stop. Some of these boys have been going on. We're very fortunate enough to get our residency here, which was also quite a mission. It's not as easy as just filling out some papers and applying. We've set up our business, which is really growing from strength to strength. So if I look back, I have no doubt in my mind that this was the right thing for us, the right move for us. And if I can give anyone advice, if you're thinking about moving abroad, or are in the stages of planning to do so, just stay together as a family. When one's up, the other one's down, and you lift each other up, and don't have these preconceived ideas about how things are going to work out and how they're going to happen. Trust the process, love each other, be kind to yourselves. And I can honestly say 1 year down the line now, I look back and I actually get emotional now. I'm very proud of what we've achieved as a family, and I feel very honored and blessed for the decision we made and the choices we've made as a family, and I just feel very, very humbled by this experience, and I feel grateful to this country. And the beautiful people here that have embraced us and made us feel so welcome. And it's just incredible to look back over the last couple of months and to see how far we've come. So I'm very humbled, and I also feel very, very proud of us, and it's been very special for us to share these moments with you and be raw and be honest and just show you what life has been like for us and through our eyes and our experience. So I want to say thank you again to all of you for your love and your support, and I hope that we can bring you more of our life here in this beautiful country, and there's so much more for us to achieve and so much more for us to do. So I look forward to the next year and what we'll be doing. I also want to share a little story about when you have a dream and you feel that dream, you live that dream. Before we moved here, I used to pull up all the webcams around the island, and one of the webcams is placed at this resort here right behind me, and I used to pull it up often when I wanted to see what the weather was like, and you can see the guests enjoying the resort, and I used to say, I don't really know where this part of the island is or where this resort is, but I used to look at it often. I'd log on and just go and watch what the weather's doing and how beautiful the ocean looked. And little did I know that in the next couple of months we would be living here, and literally we live down the road. So I think it's incredible when you have such a passion for something and you want to work towards something, your dreams really can come true, and I think we are proof of that. We're standing here today where we want to be. So I think it's quite appropriate that 1 year later down the line I'm standing where I used to watch from my computer back in South Africa and was like, this is where I want to live. So here we are.